And there was this article on the website this week from the Off Guardian website. It's done some great stuff on the figures in this period. And the headline says it already. COVID-19 PCR tests are scientifically meaningless, which is what some of us have been saying for months. And what they did in this article is they went to people who've run studies and tried to prove that there is a virus. And where it has been claimed in some of the cases that, yes, we have isolated the virus to show it exists. Well, they haven't. Because isolation means purification. It means you only have the viral material you claim to exist and no other contaminating genetic material. So what they did is they went to these studies and they asked them this question. Do your electron micrographs show the purified virus? In other words, have you shown it to exist? And these were the replies from 4 of them, but there were others. Answer 1, the image is the virus budding from an infected cell. It is not purified virus. And by the way, you see all these pictures of COVID-19, there it is, look, they're all computer generated images. Ooh, there's COVID-19, look, proved it. Another response from another study. We could not estimate the degree of purification because we do not purify and concentrate the virus cultured in cells. In other words, they don't show it exists. They just tell us it does. Number 3, we did not obtain an electron micrograph showing the degree of purification. And 4, we show an image of sedimented virus particles, not purified ones. And as the article goes on, regardless the mentioned papers, it is clear that what is shown in the electron micrographs, EMs, is the end result of the experiment, meaning there is no other result that they could have made EMs from. That is to say, if the authors of these studies concede that their published EMs do not show purified particles, then they definitely do not possess purified particles claimed to be viral. In this context, it has to be remarked that some researchers use the term isolation in the papers. This is what catches a lot of people out when they say, look, they have been isolated. But the procedures described therein do not represent proper isolation, purification of the process. Consequently, in this context, the term isolation is misused. Thus, the authors of 4 of the principal early 2020 papers claiming discovery of a new coronavirus concede they had no proof that the origin of the virus genome was viral-like particles or cellular debris, pure or impure, or particles of any kind. In other words, the existence of SARS-CoV-2 RNA is based on faith, not fact. And if you go into the shadows, it's based on lies, not truth. And the article continues, just read this short bit. We have also contacted Dr. Charles Kalischer, who is a seasoned virologist. In 2001, Science published an impassioned plea to the younger generation from several veteran virologists, among them Kalischer, saying that modern virus detection methods, like the PCR test, tell little or nothing about how a virus multiplies, which animals carry it, or how it makes people sick. How does this virus you say is making people sick? How does it do it? That's where we are. It is like trying to say whether someone has bad breath by looking at his fingerprint. That's the PCR test that's locking down Leicester and other places likely. because of the number of cases that have tested positive with a test not testing for what it says it's testing for. And that's why we asked Dr. Kalischer whether he knows one single paper in which SARS-CoV-2 has been isolated and finally really purified and shown to be real. His answer, I know of no such publication. I have kept an eye out for one, as have a lot of other people who've also never found one.